Cage Wars is brought to you in association with Cage Wars Premium Apparel.
Introducing first in the blue corner, fighting out of the Enomoto Dojo, standing 180 centimeters tall, weighing in at 72.5 kilos, from Zurich, Switzerland, Felipe Enomoto. His opponent in the red corner, fighting out of Clementi's Gladiators Academy, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 75.3 kilos, from Slidell, Louisiana, Rich Clementi!
And a good ovation there for the UFC veteran, Rich No Love Clementi, fighting here the 5th time in Ireland. He loves it here in Belfast, and the fans love him. The UFC veteran with over 62 professional fights, 48, 13, and 1. As a pro, here we go, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Clementi in the red and white trunks, Enomoto in the white.
Already Felipe likes to move around, likes to give angles, so that can only work in his favor.
Felipe says his stand-up discipline is something between Blood Sport 1 and Karate Tiger 3.
Oh, took him down, left kick, floored Clementi in the ground actually. Kind of like a switch, hit, kick, slip.
Clementi's fine on the ground. Outstanding blend of wrestling and jiu-jitsu from the American.
Look, the American playing to Felipe, trying to get him in there, gouging him in to come in. Counters back with a very powerful inside left kick. Counter right hand by Clementi too. Very seasoned, very experienced Clementi, Jay.
34-year-old, been fighting a long time. Second in experience tonight only to Jeremy Horn, who'll be fighting later on tonight. Horn with well over 140 fights under his belt.
If Felipe's going to win this fight, he's going to have to fight his fight. You know, whatever the antics the American does, he's going to have to stay focused, you know.
Clementi, the shorter of the two. 5'10", Felipe, well over 6 feet tall.
Clementi pressurizing him against the cage. Not too sure what he's trying to do here, but maybe trying to go for single, double, try to dip down. Well, he's dipping down now, so that's what he's trying to do.
There was a bit of controversy on this fight over the weight and making of. Oh, beautiful dump there from No Love. Dumping the 28-year-old Enomoto on his back and directly into side control.
Beautiful slam there by Clementi. Clementi, excellent jiu-jitsu. I may believe he's a black belt, I'm thinking. So I'm not too sure if Clementi's a black belt, but I know he's very, very accomplished on the ground, and it's showing right now. Beautiful side control, trapping his left elbow right now, left arm, semi-crucifix position, unloading on the face. It's not really looking good for Enomoto right now.
Letting those hands go.
He's got his arm trapped, left arm very, very trapped deep, controlling the left elbow too. He turns his back. He's going to go for the hooks now. He's going to go for a rear naked, Clementi.
Clementi, the seasoned pro, the Extreme Challenge champion, the King's Muay Thai champion, the 51-50 champion, the UFC vet.
You know, Enomoto, you know, is a mix of Peruvian and Japanese. He's the elder brother. Enomoto is the Sengoku champion, I believe. And, you know, I know there's a lot of experience and class there. But, you know, if he's going to want to go to the A game, he's going to have to really step up his game against Clementi right now.
His brother Yasubi will be fighting the welterweight tournament on December 30th in Tokyo for the Sengoku organization.
You know, nice guys. We had sushi with them last night, Jay, but this is business. Peppering the body, trying to get his arms come down. Oh, he slid it in
right
very,
under
very
the
nice.
chin of Enomoto. Slick move. Enomoto trying to tuck it in. He's cranking that neck. Enomoto's letting the referee know he's okay, but that is a cranked neck.
That's a very harsh move there. He's cranking the neck too. A lot of pressure in his jawline too. He's not got it clean underneath his chin. So Enomoto's feeling a lot of pressure in his jaw. Very painful move. The kid's showing a lot of heart here though, Jay.
Got a decent amount of experience for a 28-year-old. He's 7-1 as a pro, 7-2 as an Ami. Start to hit that number where you're not going to panic anymore. When you get 15, 16 fights under your belt.
You've seen a little bit, you know, you pass the amateur stage and you can kind of anticipate what's going to happen. It's going for the triangles, but you know, Rich is just too experienced with the jiu-jitsu.
Rich senses that like Spidey senses 4 moves ahead. He's been in there so long with so many people. He started at such a young age.
You know, Enomoto's really going to have to step up there because Rich is starting to overpower him, and it's a very dominant performance by Rich.
30 seconds to go in the opener. A Rich Clementi round for sure.
Yeah, goes into that half guard too. Tries to use his left instep to push Enomoto's leg out to try to go full mount. Enomoto holding on to his leg for dear life. Rich pushing the head down, wants to get position for the elbow.
Oh, trying to get that elbow free. Good defense there from Enomoto. In round 1 in the record books, a 10-9 round on my unofficial scorecard for No Love.
Enomoto's brother comes into the cage. He looks very, very concerned for his younger brother.
And I don't know where, there's Tim Ruberg who won earlier tonight. Tim Ruberg cornering No Love. Ruberg won on that rear naked choke at 3 minutes and 30 seconds over Marvin Ebola. And here's action from the first round.
Modified crucifix there, controlling the arm, pounding in, going for the crank, very painful, on the chin, almost at him. Still continues the ground attack, Jay. Very, very dominant one-sided performance there.
That's the perfect words right there, Bobby. It was a one-sided performance. He made a real skilled young kid look like he shouldn't be in there yet. That's not to say that Felipe won't have a better second round, but it just shows you the skill set level of Rich Clementi.
Enomoto's brother, very concerned, comes in there. You know, I don't know what he told him, but he's going to have to step it up this second round. A little sly grin by Rich. He knows, he feels he has him in his scopes there, Jay.
Looping overhand right from Felipe misses its mark.
Beautiful inside leg, almost floored him there. Rich is all over him.
He's feeling it. Rich is feeling it.
And a very diverse attack. Low kick, high kick, punch combination. You're going to remember Rich is the guy that took out AJ Johnson in the UFC a few years. AJ outweighed him by maybe 20, 30 pounds, got 20% of his purse deducted. He could fight with the big boys and the small boys.
You know, I just get the distinct sense watching Clementi. He loves this sport. He loves the in and out. Oh, spinning elbow. He just loves mixing it up. He loves tricking people. He's tricky. He's just, look at that, sneaky left, in and out.
Very dominant performance by Rich. Yeah, on top of that, Rich is a pretty rough and tough guy too, you know. If Felipe tries to turn it into a dirty match, you know, into a rough match, Rich will be right there with him. Counter right hand, pushes him against the cage. He will be taken down, I believe, right here.
Shooting for the single. Takes
As we
Felipe
said.
down. Felipe, oh, trying to compose a choke here.
Oh, beautiful guillotine
And
there.
he's got the closed guard.
Wow, that's pretty dangerous. He's got a very nice tight guillotine in there, Jay.
This will be very interesting to see if Clementi can tuck that shin in and ride out the storm.
We've been seeing this as a theme tonight, Jay. You snooze, you lose.
And he's out. He had had his leg illegally hooked through the cage. The referee saw that, moved the leg, and that undid the choke attempt.
He's back in that half now, Rich on top of him. The high half, he's looking to pound him out a little bit. Felipe's going for an ankle lock, it looks like. Might be moving for some kind of ankle or heel hook.
Which appears very relaxed, does not seem to be in any pain. And Felipe gives up on the ankle.
Rich just pressurizing him through, negating the power, the torque that Felipe needs to turn the body over to get the ankle. Now has him plastered in half.
A little over halfway mark here through this second round.
Another dominant round for Rich there, Jay.
You can see Yasubi Enomoto, Felipe's brother, giving him his instructions from his corner.
You know, I think Felipe needs to be more active in the guard, you know. Hip escape, push out, hook, spider guard. Break his posture, sweep, attack. You know, the only way to derail, you know, train like Clementi is to fight fire with fire. You have to be more aggressive. Beat him to the punch, be more active, and that's where Felipe is lacking right now. He's a little flat here, Jay.
That's very well said, because Clementi is an intuitive fighter. He fights by feel. He's been in there so long, it's almost like you could blindfold him. He's in and out. He's feeling what Felipe's giving him, and like you say, he's beating him to every angle as he's starting to put on this nice arm head choke here.
Beautiful. The crowd booing. They're not understanding the intricacies of the game, but he's got an arm head triangle there, and he's actually controlling his leg too, so Felipe can't move. Very beautiful. He let it go, almost had him there.
I think he's going to try to re-cinch it. I think he wanted to re-grip. But he's also smart. He's the wily veteran. We were talking earlier about if you don't have it 100% sunk in, don't gas yourself out.
Beautiful control of the body too, controlling the leg. So while he's cinching the choke in, you know, Felipe can't really move, you know. The crowd booing, but they're not understanding the intricacies, Jay.
Yeah, this is Jit's demonstration here. Submission performance. You're watching the setups and the transitions from him. You know, he's a master. He's a master practitioner of this sport.
You know, Belfast, a working class town. They want to see more ground and pound, more stand up. You know, Richard's showing them a new flavor here.
Interesting upside down triangle there from Felipe, but he couldn't quite get the arm hooked in. 30 seconds to go here in the second round.
Yeah, he's trying that move. It's perfected by Braulio Steamer. Tapped out a lot of people at ADCC with it, but Felipe's no Braulio, and Rich just, you know, gets out of that move and continues the ground and pound. Rich could be a little bit more busy here. Elbows, body attacks, you know. Back in his half. I'm looking for Rich to be a bit more busy here, but it's easier said than done sitting outside here, right, Jay?
It's easy from where we are.
Very easy. Let's say that while we're inside here, inside the action.
Another 10-9 round for No Love. Piling up rounds, and I have a feeling, you know, No Love really cares about what the audience. Oh, look at that overhand right. He really cares what the audience thinks. So he's probably going to come out and be a little more flashy. That spinning back fist.
Beautiful, very, very flamboyant move there. Knocked him off balance. Good guillotine attempt there. Good guillotine. You know, should have raised the hips more, but you made mention about his legs being caught in the cage or something.
And there is someone who loves the sport, loves being in the spotlight. Man, this guy's going to fight till he's 76 years old. And there you see the young Felipe Enomoto getting his advice from Yasubi.
He's tired. I think he's tired. He needs to step it up. Rich is loving it, laughing at him. It's all a mind game too, you know, and
Absolutely.
Rich knows about it.
There's nothing that isn't calculated in Clementi's game. If he's smiling right now to Felipe, it's just to soften him up for what he's about to do.
You know, nothing I've noticed about Felipe, he's very stand-up. You know, there's not much spring and not much bounce. He's very straight. That's the reason why Rich is taking him down. You know, his posture is too straight. You got to bend the knees a little bit, you know. He's going for the rubber guard, fashioned by Eddie Bravo. Wasn't able to get it in there, wasn't able to control Clementi. You know, Clementi using that cage to control Felipe too there. The crowd is seeing something going on in the audience.
The beer has been flowing this evening here in Belfast.
We're in Belfast, they love their grog. I think the ref is looking to maybe stand him up again, maybe. If not enough action is on the ground, I'm not too sure what the rules are on Ireland. He's got a nice rubber guard, he's subduing, he's controlling Clementi here, but you know, there's no offense. You know, one of the issues he's having, Jay, is that the cage is limiting his movement. So he wants to pop out and go for a submission or transition. But, you know, Rich is smart. He's pushing him against the cage and he's limiting Felipe's movement there. He has a very nice rubber here, but he's not able to really capitalize it. Referee's going to stand him up. Good move, Jay. Very good move.
That's been a long overdue stand-up. Overhand right from Enomoto.
You know, Enomoto, very stand-up, very straight. Needs to bend his knees a little bit, generate some power. You know, can stop the takedown from happening. Rich takes his back. He's gonna slam him, I think. Might be the old Dan 7 suplex. No, a bit more subtler.
Looking to clear the right leg of Enomoto.
Enomoto's older brother screaming heel hook to younger Felipe. There's too much pressure on this. Too much pressure on him right now. He needs to pop out.
Halfway through the final round of this fight. A lightweight fight between Rich No Love Clementi and Felipe Enomoto. Still to come, the lightweight tournament final. And Jeremy Horn and Lee McKibben will be stepping into the cage. McKibben's biggest opportunity to date.
I think Rich is just going for the decision now. He may go for head and arm there, but it's I think he's quite content just to go for the decision win here, Jay.
He's got 2 rounds in the bank. He's a strategic fighter. Last thing you want to do is do an ill-advised submission attempt, tire out, but there he goes.
There he goes.
There's the Warrior taking another shot at it.
You know, the opportunity came and he went for it. He's got it in very tight head and arm. I think Felipe's in trouble here. You know,
he might choke out.
He may choke out right now. He's fighting for dear life right here. He's pushing, he's turning purple a little bit there.
Oh, he's in pain. How is this kid holding on? How is this kid holding on?
Felipe's showing a lot of heart.
Oh, I'll tell you something, Clementi, if Felipe holds on, Clementi could be gassed. This is a long submission attempt.
You know, he's putting the knee in the knee riding now, going for the mount. He let go of the pressure there. No use burning himself out. Rich is a professional. I'm going to go back to ground him, go for something else. Consummate professional Rich Clementi, Jay.
How Felipe Enomoto didn't tap. His face turned 3 colors of purple.
He's purple right there, bro. He's out.
Wow.
Pure heart, pure heart.
You know, he He trains in Peru sometimes up in the high fin wind. He's got a great gas tank.
Yeah. I think Rich might be going for some form of armbar here. He's sliding out. He's going for
There he
reverse
goes.
armbar.
There he
Got
goes.
it.
It's over at 4 minutes and
Beautiful.
24 seconds of the third round. Rich Clementi had enough of the arm and head choke. He said, all right, let's just finish this thing off. The armbar in the third round at 4 minutes and 24 seconds. No Love moves to 49 and 13, coming up on 50 wins in his storied career. Rich No Love Clementi, here it is right here.
He went for the armbar. He softened him up. He actually tricked him by going for the opposite elbow. While Enomoto protected the opposite elbow, he slid the right hand in, went for the armbar, murder she wrote. Enomoto's older brother deeply, deeply disappointed. You know, they were looking for this fight to take him to the next level, Jay, but another fight, another day, yes?
I'm gonna go talk to No Love, and when we come back after the interview, the lightweight final, and Jeremy Horn and Lee McKibben.
4 minutes and 25 seconds into the third round. The winner of the fight, with a tap out by armbar, Rich Clementi!
Cage Wars is brought to you in association with Cage Wars Premium Apparel.
Way